Ruby, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I love it. I love red potatoes too.
They're good.
Ruby, look at that potato. That looks like Tom Holland.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Look at it.
No, it doesn't. It looks like the 3 zits on my forehead.
Oh my goodness. Ah. Well, bye, Tom Holland.
Bye. So while we're sitting here working on Thanksgiving dinner, what's communism? When I was in the 7th grade, I didn't learn about it very well.
You didn't learn about communism?
Well, I probably did, but it didn't seem important to me at the time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I didn't remember it.
Well, listen, communism is kind of it's kind of a complex thing. It's hard to really know how best to explain it. But in our Constitution, in the U.S. Constitution, there's this little phrase, and it goes something like that we have certain inalienable rights.
Yeah.
And so, do you know what that means?
No.
That's like our Constitution acknowledging that people have certain rights: the right to life, the right to liberty, the right to pursue happiness, to basically to make our own choices about personal things in life, right? But in communism, the government makes those decisions for you. It's even personal decisions like how big a family you can have. So that's just kind of in a nutshell. It's just a different philosophy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, speaking of how big your families can be, how did the Chinese one child law, how did that come? Like, why do they just think, oh, I'm only gonna let the people in my country have one child? Like, why do they do that?
Yeah. So like there was this guy and his name was Mao Zedong. I'm not Chinese, so I can't pronounce it right, I'm sure. But there was this guy, and he was the first official leader of the Communist Party. And he decided that he wanted China to become this great industrial nation. So, and he really wanted them to focus on steel production. And so he decided that instead of using like technology like computers and stuff, that the best way to do that would be to have a really big workforce, like lots of people. And so he started encouraging families to have lots and lots of kids, kind of like our family. We have 5 kids, and so he started encouraging these large families. And but at some point,
Sorry.
So at some point, it started to get like out of hand, and China was hit with this drought. And because of the drought, there was a famine, and then because of the famine, people like started to starve. Like potatoes, they couldn't even feed their family, And so after this dude died in like 1979, he died, and then the new guy that came in and took over, he decided, we got to stop this business. We can't be having so many people in China, and so they decided to make it a law. Like the Communist Party decided that it would be a law that they couldn't have more than one kid. Yeah. So I mean, like that's the thing about having a communist country, is that they make decisions for you, like even how big your family can be, So that's kind of how that all started. So, hey girls, is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Where did Jenna go?